Hello guys, Dave Santarelli here. I just made two videos for you guys, and I just seen you guys wanted to learn about the debit call spread, and this is my favorite method of trading, so I figured I'd make a quick video on it for you guys. So here we go. This is an option debit call spread, which is my most frequently used method of trading options. Trading a call spread. This is my favorite method of trading. A debit call spread is simply buying a call and selling a higher strike call. This method is used to reduce the cost of a call you are buying and limits your maximum potential gain from the difference between the call you buy and the call you sell. In this example I'm going to show you, we are buying the 87 strike call, which costs $4, and we are selling the 92 strike call for $2, resulting in this debit call spread costing $2 per contract. Whereas if we just bought the 87 strike call, it's going to cost us $4 per contract. So if we have 10 contracts, if we just bought the 87 strike calls, it's going to cost us $4,000. Whereas if we put on this debit call spread, it's only going to cost us $2,000 for 10 contracts. Okay, our maximum gain is the difference between the two strikes, which is $5 minus what we paid. $5 minus $2 equals $3. So our maximum net gain is $3 per contract. I'll show you right up here on the chart. We have Facebook, we have the expirations here. We're sticking with the September 25th. We see that the 87 strike call, you'll see it right down here. E-Trade platform has the spread right brought up for us here. So we have the buy to open. On this example, I have the 10 contracts call September 25th, 87 strike, which here it's showing last traded at $4, and then sell to open 10 contract calls September 25th, 15 expiration, 92 strike calls, which say are $2 per contract. Right down here it says the midpoint is about $1.94, so we might even be able to get it less than the $2 to put on this spread. So we're going to stick though with the $2. So let's get back here. If we keep the spread until expiration, it does not matter if Facebook is $92 or $200 a share at expiration. We will still make a max net gain of $3 per contract. So we paid $2 per contract, and the most this will be worth is $5 at expiration. The reason why I make these so often is because if the stock goes up, I will make money from my long calls, and if the stock goes down, I'll make money from my short calls, the ones that I sold. So if Facebook goes down $5 next week, the calls I sold will be worth less than what I sold them for, which I can buy them back for a profit. I sold them for $2, I might be able to buy them back for $1, which if I have 10 contracts, that's a $1,000 gain on my short calls. I will still be down money if this happens, since my long calls will also be worth less, but it gives me a great opportunity here, because if I am still bullish on the stock, I still have plenty of time for the trade to go in my direction by expiration date. So buying back the calls I sold will give me a profit. Then I hold on to the long calls in anticipation of the stock going higher by expiration. Another strategy I use for spreads that I most commonly share with the room is buying a call, holding for a move higher in the stock, and then selling a higher strike call for the same amount of money I paid for the lower strike call, or even higher, resulting in a trade that costs nothing or a profit to just make the trade. So let me give you an example here. Say I buy the $87 strike call for $4. We see in the charts to the right here, Facebook dropped $4.68 just on Friday. Well, if Facebook goes up that same amount sometime this week, I can sell the 92 strike, which we see right here. It last traded at $1.92, which I could probably sell right now for $2. But we see here that it went down $1.16 on Friday. So where was I over here? This means I have a trade that costs me nothing. Oh, That's because I'm saying back up here, I can sell the 92 strike then for about $4. And since I paid $4 for the 87 strike call, and I'm selling the 92 strike call for $4, this trade costs me nothing. So if I have 10 contracts, my max net gain is $5,000. And the best part is I cannot lose a single penny, only the cost of commissions. When I make trades like this, if the stock goes lower, I can buy back those 92 strike calls I sold and make a profit on it and still keep those 87 strike calls. Or I can sell the whole spread and still make a profit on it since I paid nothing to put this debit call spread on. So there are so many different strategies you can use and implement when using a debit call spread. This is my favorite strategy for the simple fact that there are so many different ways you can make money, so many different techniques, and with a simple chart study like the one on the right here, we can make a lot of money. All right, let me show you this. See the peaks and valleys in the study to the right? Well, say we buy the Facebook calls right when it was at the lower of the purple channel here. If I waited to create a spread, I would wait until the stock reaches the middle to upper level of the higher purple band. So we buy the calls here, and then I sell the calls once they come up here. See this? See this? It goes from, what is it? Around $89 right down here, and right up here is around $91.54, and up here is 93. So I would buy the calls here and then sell the calls here, and with this kind of move, I would probably be able to sell the 92 strike calls for more than I paid for the 87 strike calls. Then, since I have over a month until expiration, if Facebook drops lower within the next 2 weeks, I can buy back those calls that I sold and make a profit on it. Wait until Facebook goes higher and then sell another call on it. You see what I'm saying here? The possibilities are endless. And that's why this is my favorite strategy. I just keep buying calls here. I'll sell a call here. When Facebook drops, I'll buy back that call, make a profit on it, and then once it goes back up, I'll sell another call. And I just keep repeating this over and over. This is the beauty of buying further out expiration spreads. You can keep selling and buying the calls you are short and making a nice profit on it, all while keeping your long call. So I hope this video was educational for you, and like I said, this is my favorite strategy for debit call spreads. There's so many different strategies you can use to make money, and this is my favorite one I share with the group so often. Have a great night.